Hello and welcome everyone. Time to go find a couple black bears. I'll be doing a targeted search for need zones this time, hoping to catch them without scaring them away first.
So, I suppose we need to do something about the black bears in Balmont. If they've been moving east from Layton Lakes, then Hope may not be the only person they could come across. Have you hunted a black bear before? These migrating ones are likely younger and smaller than an adult, but that doesn't mean it'll be easy by any stretch. I think it'll go far to just harvest a single one. The hunting pressure should motivate the rest to turn back towards Layton. You'll notice that bears are really difficult to track. They'll rarely let out a call, and their senses of smell and hearing are so good that they'll probably notice you before you even catch sight of them.
So they want me to put a little hunting pressure on black bears in Balmont. No problem. For this one, I'll have to travel to Balmont, which is where I happened to be when the mission was assigned to me, and harvest 2 black bears. I'll have to shoot them within the borders of Balmont for it to count, so I plan to take a more direct approach to finding them at one of their need zones. Bears eat and drink at night in Layton, so one approach would be to find them around water at their drink times, or in and around fields during their feed time. However, one of my favorite times to catch them is while they're resting between 8 and 20, when they're sitting nice and still for an easy shot. I began my search by zooming in on the map enough for it to show me all the need zones I had discovered so far. I remembered finding one west of the Balmont Railroad outpost a while back, so I started looking there. It was a half hour after the zone had ended, but I thought I might be able to follow its tracks to catch it at the next rest zone during the afternoon. Once I got to the need zone, sure enough I found fresh tracks leading south. Busted. Either my noise or my scent gave me away. From here I'll have to go a little slower, but at least I know I'm on the right track to finding her. And there she is. Looks like she's hanging out with a couple of whitetails as well. She was behind the crest of a hill, so I had to reposition to get a clear shot. That deer in the middle looks pretty nice too, so I thought I'd try to see if I could get both the bear and the deer. Looks like I missed the deer, but I felt pretty good about the bear. And had a good blood trail to prove it. She's a dusky silver female at 15.16. The 270 got her with a well-placed shot to the lung, claiming the first of 2 bears. Right after that, I searched Balmont again and found a zone right outside of Hope's camp. I spawned back into the Balmont Railroad outpost and headed northwest. Once I got to Hope's camp, I watched my windage and began circling the area, looking for a bear. Finally! I alerted her when I got too close, though. I didn't want to scare her away without getting a chance at a shot, so I backed off and headed to the south side of camp again to see if I could spot her. Ironically, she was resting right next to Hope's camp. No wonder he was concerned about the bears in Balmont. When I finally got some good elevation at a good distance, I took a shot. I got a good hit. She's a nice dark-colored female, scoring the bronze at 14.27. She might not be something to put on the walls of my lodge, but she will be enough to complete the mission for me.
You got it. Great. That's a mighty feat. Not everyone has got what it takes to bag a black bear. Hope can rest a little easier from now on. Thanks again.
So that's how I did it. If this video was helpful or you learned something along the way, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll be adding more of these guides as I go along with my progression, so be sure to check in for more Call of the Wild content. Thanks for watching.